howdy, partners, and welcome to the Roy Rogers Riders Club. Goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you. See you next week.
Fine way to meet the new boss. Come on, snap into it. Get that wagon fixed.
Well, it took them 2 weeks to get here from England. It ain't going to hurt them to wait 4 or 5 minutes more. Where is the man?
I wish he'd hurry. I can hardly wait to see the ranch.
I wouldn't allow myself to become too interested in it, Edward. The place is so burdened with debts that you can't possibly keep it, you know.
Hi there, folks.
You're Gene Autry, the steward of the estate, I presume.
The foreman, yes, sir.
I'm Henry Wyndham, the new solicitor. This is your employer, Edward, the Earl of Granville.
How do you do, Mr. Autry?
Just call me Gene, young fella. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Get these bags in the rig, fellas.
My father spoke very highly of you.
Thanks. Fine fellow old Spud was.
Spud? You called him Spud?
Yeah, he had a weakness for potatoes. Besides, we all liked him.
My word.
Your dad was just like one of the boys. I think you like the ranch, too.
Sorry, but you needn't make plans for me. I'm selling the place today.
Why, he can't do that, Gene. Why, we promised old Spud we'd make a real Westerner out of him.
Don't worry, we will.
I'll drive alone, thank you.
Say, Autry, why haven't you reported the rents from all those tenants?
Tenants? Well, they're not tenants. They're ranch help. They've been taking care of this place for your father for a long time. Now they look to you to take care of them.
Better change to your riding clothes, Edward, if you're to see the place before the buyer arrives.
Yes, sir. You'll have the saddles, Mr. Autry.
Yes, they'll be ready.
Well, he's Spud's boy, all right, but he ain't a bit like him.
I'll say he isn't.
It can't be real.
That bay horse is well broke. You'd better ride him.
That sorrel looks sporting.
Yeah, but it takes a real rider to top it.
I've had the advantage of the very best instruction, thank you, Mr. Autry. I'll ride the sorrel.
It's okay with me.
Leg up, please.
Are you hurt, son?
No.
You better rest before you try it again.
I don't recall asking your advice, Mr. Autry. If you'd please open that gate, he'll run instead of pitching.
Maybe.
Mr. Autry, will you accept my apology? I should have listened to you.
Ah, forget it. We all make mistakes. The big thing is to admit them.
And thank you for your help, Mr.
Well, just call me Frog. You're a regular feller after all. We could make a swell Westerner out of you.
That would be splendid.
All right, let's go.
What a glorious view. Can we wait a minute?
Sure. That was your dad's favorite lookout. Go on up if you want to. We'll wait. He's a fine boy, Frog, and it's up to us to see him through. Nice view up there, Spud. Sometimes the wind kind of blows dust in your eyes.
You know, Gene, I have the strangest feeling. This all seems like home to me. I do wish I didn't have to sell the ranch.
Maybe you won't have to sell it.
Hello, Edward. Mr. Neal is here to close for the purchase of the ranch. Mr. Neal, the Earl of Granville.
Oh, yeah.
How do you do, Mr. Neal? This is Mr. Autry, my foreman. He can answer any questions you would like to ask about the place.
I'm familiar enough with it, thanks. I've had my eye on it for some time now. It's too rough for farming, but all right for horses.
You in the horse business?
Yes, I break and train them for the Army.
There ought to be pretty good money in that.
And it pays pretty well.
I'm glad to hear it. There's the answer to our problem, Spud.
What problem?
How to hang on to the ranch.
What are you talking about?
We've got hundreds of fine horses on this ranch. We'll break them and train them and sell them to the Army. How about it?
Right you are, Gene.
Look here, Autry. You're taking entirely too much upon yourself.
I don't think so, Mr. Wyndham. I think it's a splendid idea.
This is ridiculous, Wyndham. We made a deal and you've got to stick to it.
I can't dispose of this boy's inheritance without his consent.
What about the ranch's creditors? What about the money old man Granville owed me? How are you going to pay off?
They will be taken care of in due time, Mr. Neal.
And that time expires in exactly 60 days.
I am quite aware of that. What is your decision, Edward?
I'm leaving it up to Gene, whatever he says.
Then we'll keep the ranch. Come on, Spud. We've got a lot of work to take care of. We'll be seeing you, Mr. Neal.
Riding the range all day, holding the reins all day, riding until my bones are weary, never a change all day. Cattle and plains lonely, beneath the glistening sun, lots of work to be done while cattle graze when they're on the run and the stampede's begun. My saddle sways round in a straight, I'm riding the range all day, pounding the plains all day, riding until my bones are weary, riding my life away.
In a long old dam, we're gonna leave Cheyenne with the setting sun. Cross the great divide, there the boss will decide our glory's won, chores are done. Riding,
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 riding the range. We're riding the range all day. Champs acting strange all day. Guess that he knows my days are dreary, riding the range all day, riding my life away.
It's been a swell roundup, Spud, and I'm mighty proud of you. Why, you're turning out to be a real Westerner.
I never knew the West would be like this, Gene. It seems as if I've lived here all my life.
Don't you hanker to go back to England, son?
Never heard of the place, son. You know, Betsy is a swell animal. She and I are like crumpets and teeth hat close.
Clear the road, you stupid yokels!
What's the hurry?
You idiot! I say, move over!
Now, wait a minute.
I don't wait for anybody!
Well, that's too bad. Hold the road, boys. We're not climbing cliffs for anybody that talks like that.
Push through, driver.
slow down. Why won't you give us the road?
You want the road? I'll give you the dusty road. Folks keep raving about the West, saying that the guess that they like it best. But there's one thing that they sure forgot. It's these dusty roads when it gets hot. Oh, dusty deserts, dusty hills, keep up the blow until your ears are filled. Dusty daytimes and dusty dreams, the fish leave a cloud of dust swimming upstream. Wee, 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 wee. Ground is baked as hard as a rock. There ain't no water for all of our stock. And all of the hogs down by the chute have to double header just to root. Dusty deserts, dusty hills, keep up the blow until your ears are filled. Oh, dusty daytime, dusty dreams, the fish leave a cloud of dust swimming upstream. Well, I went home to get a pail of water. I stubbed my toe and I fell down. I rushed back home to get another pail. Then I caught the water before it hit the ground.
Let's step on it, boys. We got horses to sell.
Halt.
Hello, partner. Say, who would we see about selling some horses to the cavalry?
Colonel Allen, QMC. It's the last house on Officers Row.
Well, me and Spud will stay out here. You go on in.
Tired?
Oh, no, I'm not tired. I'm hot. This heat gets me.
Looks cool in that tent.
Don't it? I had a pup tent one time.
Well, what kind of puppies did you have, Frost?
I didn't have any puppies.
Oh. Here's a bugle. Do you know how to play it?
Oh, sure. I can really play one of them things. What do you want me to play?
Here's one called Assembly.
I can play that with one hand. I don't need no music to play that.
Here's a harder one. Boots and Saddles. Oh, try the next. Prepare to mount. Oh, come on, Frog. Just this one more. Charge.
How am I doing?
Not bad for a beginner.
Good afternoon, Colonel Allen.
Sit down, gentlemen. I'm sorry to be late, but I was delayed by a spot of the dumbest, stupidest yokels that ever blocked the road.
There's the fire code.
Our bids on the contract for 1,000 horses will be opened here as advertised at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Fire call!
Everybody's running. Must be time to eat. Come on.
Hey, where's the fire?
Fire? Is there a fire?
Are you again, huh? Are you...
Well, I was just practicing.
Practicing? You've demoralized the entire post with your practicing. Keep these two out of here, even if you have to shoot them.
Oh, it's no use, Jim. We'll never get the dust out of them.
You're not going to let a fresh cowboy spoil your entire day, are you?
He's done it already. And if I ever lay my hands on him... Well?
How do you do? Is your boss home?
My boss?
Yes.
Oh, no, sir.
Well, that's too bad. I came all the way from Custer to sell him some horses.
You did? Oh, I'm so sorry he isn't in to take care of you. Won't you come in, sir? He'll be back most any minute.
I believe I will.
Won't you sit down, Mr.
Autry's the name, ma'am. Gene Autry.
Mr. Autry, excuse me a minute. I've got something to attend to. Jim, it's that cowboy. He wants to sell some horses to Dad. And when I get through with Mr. Gene Autry, he's going to be the laughing stock of this county.
Autry? Did you say Gene Autry?
Yes.
Of course you'll help him sell his horses.
It'll be a pleasure. I hope you don't mind waiting, sir.
No, not at all now. Say, miss, is your boss easy to get along with, or is he an old crab?
Well, that depends. The old crab can be handled if you know the trick.
Well, that's just what I want to know, how to handle him. I've got to get that horse contract tomorrow, and you can help me if you will.
Oh, I see.
What's the matter?
Oh, you men are all alike. Make a girl think you like her, and all you really want is just information on Army contracts.
But that isn't all I want. Say, I'd like to take you out tonight.
You aren't teasing me.
Why, certainly not. How about going to the Spanish Cafe, the Casa Grande?
Oh, wouldn't you be ashamed to be seen in such an elegant place with a servant girl?
Why? Stand up. There you are. Anyone that didn't know you would think you were a real lady.
Oh, thank you, sir. You say the sweetest things.
Oh, that's nothing, really. Well, I guess I'd better be going. Would you get my hat? Looks like a horse jumped in the middle of it, doesn't it?
Does it?
I'll call for you at 8.
Debajo de mi ventana pasan las noches rondando un charrito muy paciente que me anda enamorando. Ay, charro, por Dios, ay, déjame en paz y olvida mi amor, que no has de lograr. De la sierra morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojazos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ay, 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 caneta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. Ay, 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 caneta y no llores, porque
You know, you're the best dressed girl in the place. The dress looks like it cost plenty.
It did. The boss's daughter paid for it.
Oh, she gives you her old clothes, huh?
Oh, yes, sometimes she lets me wear her new ones, too.
What's she like, anyway?
Oh, she's a very charming girl with one weakness.
What's that?
She has a mad desire to shoot every cowboy she sees.
That sounds pretty bad, doesn't it? Does she like music?
Yes.
Maybe I could tame her by singing to her.
You're as sweet as the red rose in June, dear. I love you, adore you, I do. Why, each night through Loveland we wander, sweetheart, telling love stories of you. Out of a blue sky, the dark clouds came rolling, breaking my heart in two. Don't leave me alone, I love only you. You're the one rose that's left in my heart.
That might interest her.
But I'm not interested in the Colonel's daughter. It's the Colonel I'm worrying about. How do I handle him?
By his ears.
His ears?
Yes, he's very hard of hearing on account of all the shooting in the army, you know.
You mean you've got to yell at him?
Yes, you stand right up close and shout right into his ear. He'll do most anything. He likes it.
Thanks for telling me.
Don't forget, closer the better, and shout right out loud.
Don't worry. When I present my bid to the Colonel in the morning, he'll hear me all right. Good morning, Colonel.
Who are you?
I'm Gene Autry. Sorry I didn't know who you were yesterday. Here's my bid for the contract.
All right. Sit down.
Thank you.
What's the matter with that maniac?
Probably a little deaf. Most deaf people shout without knowing it.
Before you open the bids, I'd like to show you some of my horses.
I've already seen the best part of your horses.
But I've got some fine horses to sell you.
I know. Good cow horses. I don't want them at any price. Can't use them.
But, Colonel, listen.
Spud, just to look at me, you'd never think that I was a champion shot putter in my college, now would you? Just to look?
No, Frog, I don't think I would. Just look.
Well, I ain't a kidding. I was. I could throw one of these things further than anybody in the reform school. Or, I mean, the college. You know, I don't know what they put this thing on here for. It must be some kind of a new thing. Now, you watch. I might break one of my old records here.
Catch that horse.
Get him, Sam.
Look at that horse. He's got more sense than some of the cowboys around here. That's the kind of animal I want for the service. Who's the owner of that horse?
I am, sir.
Well, let's see your bid. Audrey, your bid is exactly the same as Neil's.
But my horses are better.
Who says they are?
Say, how about a test? Are you each willing to pick your best dozen of horses and race them around the reservation? The winner to get the contract?
That's all right with me.
You're on.
All right. We'll run the race tomorrow morning over the training ground. Agreed?
Yes, sir. Can you give me a stable where my horses will be safe tonight? I'm camped right outside the fort.
Orderly. Put Mr. Autry's horses in stable 11A.
Thank you, Colonel. Keep your eyes open, boys. I'm going to look the race course over. If you want me for anything, I'll be at the Colonel's house.
Give her our regards, Romeo.
Nice work, champ. Drop those guns. Now take off your boots, both of you. Tell Neil that if I ever see you fellows again, he's going to start looking for a couple of new hands. Now start running.
I sure hope old Wendy gets here with them boys before the race tomorrow.
Mr. Wyndham has my instructions. He'll be here.
Who's in charge here?
Gene Autry?
What did you want to see him about?
I got a court order here attaching any and all property of the Granville Ranch. Jim Neal is the complainant.
Now, you look here. You can't serve an order like that. We got to race them horses in the morning, and Jim Neal knows it.
I don't make the laws. I carry them out. Where's Autry?
Well, he went over
He's in the tack room repairing the saddles. I'll show you.
All right.
You'll find him in here.
Spud, you're almost as smart as me. Now, you stay here. I'm going over and find Gene.
Help! Help! Let me out of here.
Halt! Who's that? I gotta get in.
Come on, move out of the way.
No admittance to you. Commanding officer's orders.
Well, it's important.
Come on, move along or I'll call the guard.
Close up here, you fellas.
30 inches.
Hip! Hip! Come on, get in step and close up. Left, right, hip! 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 Come on! Hip! 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Close up! Hey, you! Fall in! Hip! 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 Detail! Halt! Come on, close up. Hey! Get back in line. Come on out, you rookies, and fall in.
Well, please, sir.
Fall in. Come on, Major Snappy. King John. Right shoulder. Punch.
Gene! Hey, Gene!
Shut up and stay in line.
Well, mister.
Quiet. Mark time. Mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Forward. Mark.
Sorry, mister.
Don't you know enough to salute before you address an officer?
Uh-huh.
Oh, clowning, eh?
Yeah, oh, no.
Sergeant, this rookie needs special drill instructions. See that he gets them.
Yes, sir. Follow me.
There's that loudmouth Autry again. Tell her I'm not in.
Well, he may be coming to see me.
You?
Yes, you see, he thinks I'm the maid. I'm getting even for the way he treated us on the road.
You rascal. But I warn you to put on earmuffs.
You keep out of the way, and I'll have him on his knees to me yelling, Uncle. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry, sir. The colonel isn't in.
Well, you don't think I came to see old Sourpuss, do you?
May I take your hat?
Oh, no. How about you and I going out after you finish your work?
Well, maybe, but you see, I have to clean this room first. Won't you sit down, sir?
Must keep you pretty busy keeping a big place like this clean.
Yes, it is hard work, but I don't mind.
Gosh, this room's dirty. Looks like it needs a thorough cleaning.
So it does.
Look at that floor. Why don't you scrub it?
Me?
Well, sure, you just said you didn't mind hard work.
Well, so I don't, but
Where's the buckets and brushes? The sooner you get it clean, the quicker we get out of here.
Come gather all around me, you boys that want a wife. You'd better take my warning. You'll thank me all your life. My brother was a bachelor, and he wished he was again. He'd never give up that single bliss to wear a ball and chain. Oh, why did he get married? Why did he don this neck yoke? If he talks back, she'll give him a smack, and he's liable to get his neck broke. Oh, the lady, hey, the lady, oh, the lady. When he popped the question, here's the answer that he got. You'll have to build a house on it before I share your lot. He went to see her father, he cussed to beat the band. So before he got the old man's foot, he took the daughter's hand. Oh, why did he get married? Look what he's went and done. It takes 3 times as much for 2 to live as cheap as 1. Oh, why did he get married? He wish he was single again. Old Solomon didn't have the 1,000 wives at him. Do-do-lady, 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 oh, do-do-lady, do-do-lady.
there. That's enough for today.
Oh, no, there's 2 more rooms yet.
I said that's enough.
Attention! Right face, left face, left face, right face, order, arm, at ease. Attention! Let me hear those heels click. Right shoulder, arms, about, face, forward, arms, 1, 2, 3, rear, heart. All.
Attention! Forward march. Double quick, you slugger. Faster, faster. Faster, faster. Column right, march. Faster, faster. Double quick. Nice, Polly. Pretty Polly.
Attachment hadn't been served yet, boss, and I can't locate the constable.
I want you to make sure that Autry's horses won't be ready for the race in the morning. Understand?
Right.
I suppose if you win the race tomorrow, you'll forget all about me.
Not a chance. I'll have something very important to say to you.
Couldn't you tell me what it is now?
Well, you see, I need someone like you on the ranch. We have a big house to keep clean and a lot of ranch hands to feed. And with your experience in housework, you'd be a cinch. And I'll pay you a good salary.
Oh.
Oh, no. That isn't really what I meant to say.
Good evening. Aren't you carrying this joke a little too far?
Easy there, Neil. If the lady prefers my company to yours, that proves she has good taste. Isn't that right, Miss Allen?
Miss Allen?
Why, yes. Haven't you two met before?
Oh, so the joke wasn't on him. It was on me. Why, I think you're just a cheap...
Look. I'm sorry to have spoiled your fun, Miss Allen, but you see, I don't like to be made a fool of.
Neither do I. Why didn't you tell me you knew who I was?
Why didn't you tell me who you were?
That's beside the point. A gentleman wouldn't do what you did.
The lady wouldn't do what you did. Now, do you want me to tell you what I really think of you?
Frankly, it doesn't make a bit of difference to me.
You're the worst spoiled brat that ever an Army officer could have the hard luck of being saddled to. And you tell the colonel he has my sympathy.
I've got to save Betsy Frog. She burns to death.
Bud, come back here. Don't go in there. Don't. Bud! Hey, Bud!
Come out of there!
Hey, Spud! Spud, where are you?
Take him to a hospital, quick.
Here, give him me.
How did that fire start?
I don't know. I saw a blaze in the barn, and I run in there to put it out, and somebody clunked me right on the head. I jumped on him, but he got away.
Did you recognize him?
Oh, no, it was too dark in there. But I grabbed his watch. I'm going to use it to catch him.
Well, let's go see how many horses we have left for the race.
All right.
There now, see? You're not going to miss the race after all. Here we have seats right on top of the grandstand.
12 against 5. They haven't got a chance.
Don't be too sure. Now listen, men, don't forget my orders. We're in this race to win, and I don't care how we win.
A fine way to lose Edward's ranch for him. I should have known better than to trust you.
We haven't lost it yet, have we, champ?
Don't you forget Wendy, I'm in this race, too. I might surprise somebody.
This race is over the cavalry training grounds and back to here. All hurdles and obstacles must be taken by the horses. Autry's riders will wear white hats. Neil's men will wear black.
Help! Let me out of here! Help! Help! Let me out! Help! the race started yet?
4 judges are stationed along the course, and each rider will be checked by them. Good luck, Autry.
Thank you, Colonel. Wait, stop. Wait a minute. Stop.
I have a stake of my own in this race, Miss Allen. You see, I shall lose everything if Gene doesn't win that contract.
Oh, I didn't know the race meant so much to you, Spud.
I don't know what I would have done without Gene. He's been swell.
You're awfully fond of him, aren't you?
Sure. Everyone is. Aren't you?
Hey, you lost your watch.
One down, 4 to go.
Hey, is this yours?
Stop! Checkpoint number 2 reporting. Neal has 11 horses still in the race. Autry 3.
Neal is leading.
Where's Autry?
9th or 10th, I believe. Frog just passed him.
Good for the croaker. Come on, Frog!
Hey, is this your watch? Oh, so you're the guy, huh?
Hey, come back with our bikes.
Neal is leading. Autry 20 lengths behind and losing ground fast.
Come on, boy. Get him, champ.
Yikes! Gene! Tally-ho! Autry wins! Hip, hip, and an extra pip for Autry! Hooray! Hey,
Autry. Congratulations, Autry.
Thank you, Colonel.
Look at that.
Colonel, hit the man that set the stable on fire.
got him.
You're in a tough spot, Larkin. You have only one chance. Who paid you to try to burn up my horses?
He did.
That's a lie.
Sergeant, place these men under arrest.
Come on, you two.
Well, we put her over, Windy. My good man, don't call me Windy. If you must be familiar, my first name is Dabbington.
Okay, babe.
Gene, I don't know what to say to you.
Tell it to Champ. He won the race. I only went along for the ride.
I'm sorry, too, Gene. I don't know what to say either.
Looks like I'm the only one who does.
And I want to hear you say it.
I thought you were deaf, Autry.
Gosh, no, I'm not deaf, Colonel. I thought you were.
Now, don't shout. I'm not either.
Take me back to my boots and saddle. Ooh. Let me see that general store. Let me ride the range once more. Give me my boots and saddle. Got a hankering to be with my banjo on my knee, strumming a pretty western tune. There's a girl in Cherokee, and she's waiting there for me, waiting to eat the Texas moon. Take me back to my boots and saddle.